Hey guys, it's Planet Discus Fish Tank, PDFT. This week I'm going to be talking about internal parasites. I'm actually deworming right now the 240 as well as the 75 gallon. I somehow got infected with an internal parasite. It could be tapeworm, it could be fluke worms, I don't know, but the symptoms are pretty clear. Swollen bellies on a couple discus, checkerboard back here, and a couple of the blue scorpion discus in the 75. Again, swollen bellies, stringy white poop, and also there's a dimple, kind of a depression behind the stomach. And so I've seen those before, and those are sure signs of an internal parasite infection. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about how I treat that. But before that, last week I didn't get a chance to post. It was Mother's Day, as you all know. But I did get a chance to go out with the family. We were in Baltimore, and we went to the Barnes & Noble in the Inner Harbor, and there was a nice Planet Discus fish tank there, and I'm going to show you that right now. So this is one of the largest bookstores in Maryland. This is Baltimore, Maryland, and this is the Planet Discus fish tank. It's about 20 feet wide, maybe 10 feet tall. It's got hundreds of cardinal tetras in there and a few jumbo cobalt blue discus. These guys are about, I would guess, 7 inches in diameter. Pretty big. Heavily planted. You have 3 feet jungle valves in there, or more than 3 feet. It's like 6 feet. 6 feet jungle valves. We got crypts. We have Amazon swords. You see there are a couple of angelfish as well. And there's a couple hundred rummy nose tetras dithering around in the background. Beautiful tank. They need to clean it a little bit, but otherwise it's beautiful. Okay, so moving on, we're going to talk about the medication for internal parasites. So this is API General Cure. Its active ingredients are, I think, metronidazole. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I think it's metro for short. And praziquantel is the other active ingredient. And those together kill most internal parasites, tapeworms and flukes and flagellates. In terms of dosing, there's a scoop inside. This is a 850 gram container. You want to put 1 teaspoon. This is a teaspoon that comes inside. 1 teaspoon for every 20 gallons. And so with this 240 gallon tank, that's a lot of dosage. And this stuff is not cheap. So what I did was I reduced the water level about 3/4 of the way by changing the level of the overflow, and so now it's at about 180 gallons, and with 180 gallons I can get away with 9 scoops of these instead of what is that, 12, right? So I'm saving some quantity of the dosage, and I'll show you that right now. So here I'm putting the General Cure into the filter. I'm choosing to put it in the filter so that it can dissolve and spread evenly into the tank. And I mentioned I've reduced the water level from 240 gallons to about 180 gallons, and so that equals about 9 scoops of General Cure. And here is the tank. You can see the particles of the API General Cure mixing into the fish tank. So per the instructions, you're supposed to dose once, wait 48 hours, change the water by 25%, and then dose another 1 teaspoon per 20 gallons, and then wait for another 48 hours. So in total, this is a 4-day treatment to make sure that all the worms and their eggs are all eradicated. And also, I use Epsom salt. This is magnesium sulfate. This is a laxative that allows the discus to absorb water in their intestines, and this softens the stools or the feces, and it allows them to flush it out readily, especially if there's internal worms in there that die. It helps them get rid of them. So the checkerboard discus, again, had the white stringy poop coming out, so he's the guy that really was affected the most. And today is the 2nd day, so they're doing much better. The white checkerboard had got rid of some of the white species, and his abdominal swelling has gone down, so it seems to be working. And with regards to the 75-gallon tank, the fish are now starting to eat in there. There's 1 or 2 that are still a little shy and don't have a good appetite, but it looks like they're getting better over time. So again, it's been 2 days, and it looks like we're having success. And the key is to recognize the problem early and to treat early. And have a large bottle or can with general cure ready. So after the 48 hours, you got to do another 48, another dose. So essentially, it's a 4-day treatment, but I'm going to continue for about 6 days. And after that, we're going to treat with an antibiotic. I think Maricin, I have that on order, it's coming. But the Maricin 2 will treat for any bacterial infections that might be left in the intestines or in the stomach of the discus. So that's just a secondary treatment to make sure that everything inside the discus is treated. So now I want to talk about future plans. So in my fish room, you might recall the discus pairs that I have. So they've slowed down a bit, and the widowed female, blue turquoise, is by herself. She's in the tank right here. And I need to buy her a partner. So next week I'm going to put an order in for some more discus, and we'll do an unboxing again. So that's one of the plans in the near term. Also, I have another project coming up. I found another 75-gallon tank used on Craigslist. So we're going to do a planted tank again. And this time I'm going to try the Dutch aquascape. Get the red plants in there, the highlight, and even CO2. Those are the future videos I plan to do. And so we'll see. We'll keep you updated on status and continue. If I have any breeding successes, definitely I'll go ahead and post that. But thank you for tuning in. It's been a positive experience so far. It's been, I think, 4 months since I started this channel. Everything's going great. Thank you guys for the comments, and we'll keep this going until you guys stop watching, I guess. So thanks again, and we'll see you next time.